and welcome to my channel. My name is Danielle. For those of you who do not know me, hi, welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by today. Today I'm doing my second project pan check-in for my 90s project pan, which is a collaboration with my good friend Raven here on YouTube. I will have her channel as well as her video linked down below. I am super excited to share with you my progress on the shadows I've picked. Some of them I've gotten a little more use out of than others. I have been combining this with my other project pan to just really get myself motivated to use these as well as those other shades. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Now, this first one here, this kind of orangey, tangerine-y, peachy shade, I have not used at all this month. I just didn't reach for it. I didn't really have any looks that called for it, and I'm hoping to be able to use it again soon. In the same vein of not using products would be this one right here. This is the Scaredy Cat Cosmetics Kid You Not Loose Pigment Eyeshadow. I am hoping to use this one very soon. I just did not have any reason to really use it this month, and I feel like a failure with those two shades, but we're going to get into some other ones that I definitely did use. Next, let's go into the Colored Rain Smoke Show palette here. This is the shade that I'm trying to hit pan on. I used the black shade in here 4 different times this past month, and I am super excited to say that I have been getting some use out of it. I've really just been working it into the outer V of my eye, and that's just kind of the focus of that shade. Anytime I need a black shade and the palette I'm using doesn't have one, I reach for this. So getting 4 uses out of it within the last month, I think is pretty good. I think I definitely set myself up with a challenge for this 9-month project pan of using these certain shades, because some of these are a little more tricky for me to use than others, but I'm enjoying that because I'm having to really think about what to do and how to use them. Next up is my yellow shade, my bright yellow here from Coastal Scents. I have gotten quite a bit of use out of this. I've been really liking this with blue looks, like using this as a transition shade and then doing blue over top so that I have it go from yellow, green to like blue lately. And so this, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it does have a slight dip in it because I've been really using it this past month. I've used it pretty much, I want to say about 15 times, which is quite a bit. Then we have this shade. It's the January Garnet shade from Sparrow Cosmetics. I used this twice last month, which I know is not a lot of use, but I have been getting some use out of it. I've been liking pairing it with kind of the blues and things and doing different looks with it. Then we have this one, which is a highlight, and it is very loosely packed, so I think it's going to be fairly easy for me to hit pan on. It does have quite the dip in it, and I have to be very careful how I turn it because I'm afraid it's going to fall out of the pan. But I've been using this as an inner corner highlight, sometimes a brow bone, sometimes a facial highlight, so it has been getting some use. Then we have the shade Nautical from the Shade Beauty Cosmetics, and this has quite the dip in it. I am very, very happy with the use that I am getting out of this shadow. I've been really kind of drawn to like dark blue looks, and this has been something that I've reached for and now has a dip in it because Danielle's been playing with a lot of blues lately. The next shade, and I have to be super careful of this one because I've dropped it and I feel like we're just gonna fall out of the pan, is the Sparrow Cosmetics September Sapphire shade. And I've used this several times as well. I use it in conjunction with Nautical all the time. I like to use it to kind of deepen my outer V. I will use it even though it's slightly shimmery. I will put it in my crease. I'll put Nautical in my crease. I'll do various things, and I really do like this shade. I'm just scared that I'm going to drop it again and have to repress it, and I don't want to do that. So we have to be very careful. My indie brand shades are very fragile, it seems. Then we have this shade, and this is from Enchanted Luster Cosmetics. I've been using this as an inner corner highlight. I've put it all over my lid. I've used it as a transformer shade. I used it in conjunction with the blue look that I posted on Instagram, and I really like this. It does have a slight dip, but I think this one's going to take me a little longer to use just because of the way I use it, if that makes any sense. But here is where I'm at for my check-in number 2. I'm hoping to be a little further along in this within the next month. I'm really going to try and use my project pan items in both project pans as kind of my general makeup go-to instead of just relying on all of the new fun stuff I got. It is kind of also fun to use the older stuff in your collection. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and let me know if you're doing a project pan down below. I would love to go check it out. I'm always looking for new project pan inspiration, and I love watching people's progress on their project pans. Well, thank you again, and I do hope that you have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are, and bye!